situated in the heart of the Welsh county of the Vale of Glamorgan, lies the remains of two ancient burial grounds dating back over 6,000 years. The first is at Tinkinswood. Tinkinswood was once an old Welsh village, but now only the burial chamber remains. Tinkinswood dates back around 6,000 years ago to the New Stone Age era. The chamber is made of a capstone and is one of the longest capstones in Britain. The capstone itself is around 7 metres by 4.5 metres and weighs about 40 tonnes. It would have roughly required around 200 people to lift it into place. In 1914, the tomb was excavated. Archaeologists unearthed around 920 human bones. Bones from all ages of men, women and children were found here, suggesting that between 40 or 50 people had been buried at Tinkinswood during the Neolithic period. In addition to the Neolithic findings of bones, pottery and flint, other pottery was also found. Bell beaker style pottery was also discovered, suggesting that the site had been used for a long period of time, potentially up to the Bronze Age. This structure is known as a Dolmen megalithic style tomb. This burial chamber is thought to have been built around 1,000 years before Stonehenge. It is thought to have been the largest of its kind in Britain, or possibly even Europe. Just a few minutes away, in another nearby field, lies another burial chamber. More of a typical, recognisable megalithic style chamber, St Lythans burial site stands tall and mighty in the centre. Archaeologists think that St Lythans used to be a lot. Similar to Tinkinswood, the stones of St Lythans are made of limestone. Unlike Tinkinswood, however, the chamber inside St Lythans has never been excavated. And so, to this day, its contents still remains a mystery. Today, both sites are managed and preserved by Cadw. Cadw is part of the Welsh Government who provide a service to protect historic environments. They make sure that not only is the site maintained, but that it is also accessible to the public whilst preserving the site and the surrounding environment. Inevitably, there are plenty of myths, legends and folklore surrounding these areas. Tinkinswood, also known as Maes of Felyn, has its own legend. The tale goes that on Midsummer's Eve, the capstones spin 3 times and travel across the field to bathe in the local river. St Lythans has further folklore, suggesting that the field itself is known as the Accursed Field. According to the legend, the name allegedly comes from the connection with infertility. However, locals and historians argue that the name probably evolved from a local family name, O'Keefer, instead. Back in Tinkinswood, the local legend here is that if you spend a night in the field, one of 3 fates may bestow you. The legend goes that on the evening before May Day, St John's Day or Midwinter's Day, you will either go mad, become a poet, or you will die. And there you have it, the ancient history, myths, legends and folklore of Tinkinswood and St Lythans. If you are ever visiting the Vale, I do hope you get to see this magical ancient part of Wales. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video from Tales from Wales and the Great Beyond.